after taking down the New Orleans Pelicans, and away we go. So much offense on Friday night in that high-level, action-packed game that came down to the final possession. Nice pass inside. Holmgren got it up over Capella.
I get a transition point for that. I'll tell you one thing, it was a quick offense with the three.
As there is Trae Young working his way inside, going with the left hand.
He's in with the right chemistry of guys that like to play on the perimeter, so somebody has to be in the kitchen.
Another catch-fire opportunity. There is Lou Dort, 2 for 2 from deep here in the first quarter.
Type of plays, you just continue to do that because that's a good basketball play by Lou Dort to draw in 2 defenders.
As DeJounte Murray open in the corner, but still an excellent player to complement Trae Young.
He's coming into the game pretty hot here. The last 3 games added over 28 points. How about that?
Jalen Johnson, he shot the ball well. There is Holmgren, and Capella recovered on the backside for the rejection. And there is Young, who was late to getting back on defense.
51% from downtown.
Speaking of downtown, Saddiq Bey, very good three-point shooter from the outside. A lot of shooters on the outside. Shea so far has been cut off on those drives by Hunter. That's a tough step-back shot. Still not a problem for SGA as the first one drops in. Now Shea trying to stay attached to DeJounte Murray. Little hostage dribble. And Bey will drive underneath, and that is what Capella does. He is a dunker, and
Capella feeds off of that backcourt and those small forwards for the Hawks.
As Capella was in the vicinity, that time DeJounte Murray just putting his head down. And not a problem translating that onto the NBA court.
Yeah, I love Australian rules football. I mean, it's just fun to watch, man.
Shot clock at 3 for Wiggins. He's being hounded by Bey. Got the shot off in time and still drains it straight away. Wiggins, that kind of sent him back last year, never really got into rhythm. But nonetheless, just as capable shooting the basketball. There is SGA on the drive. Just enough of a hesitation to get right to the rack. Young always looking to get his shot off or distribute, and that time nifty pass underneath to Johnson. As he bounces off of Wiggins, who stays down nicely, but there is Bogdanovic again from the outside. Had a clean look. Bey with the loose ball, the tip inside the block, and it's going to count. Going back the last couple of years, the Thunder want to be masters of the fundamentals because those are what you can take for granted, but you want to do them well on a nightly basis.
You know, that kind of discipline, running a play and then getting a three-point shot.
There's the rookie, Kinston Wallace. How about the burst and then a little explosion up to the rim. He went behind the back.
That was a high-level pass by a high-level passer.
And there was a high-level shooter in Bogdanovic, 7th year out of Serbia. 3 assists for SGA. Holmgren, Giddey, multiple assists. Something that we've become accustomed to. And Chet Holmgren splashes home that 3. Back-to-back triples for OKC.
He's doing a good job of spacing so that when he catches the basketball, he doesn't have to put it on the floor.
This time it's SGA. He will step into it from deep and bury another 3.
And it's leading to a lot of good open looks.
Tap pass and a sidestep 3 for Dort, the high archer. And he had an excellent look. Back the other way we go. Murray had his pass deflected. Let's go the other way. There is Jalen Williams. There it is. Young still working with the basketball. Finally passes over to Johnson. Johnson pops into that little mid-range shot. DeJounte Murray, second effort. That 3 rattles in. So many of those shots that Atlanta took in the first half were contested. One of the reasons why there was sub 30% shooting. And you're going to give that up to Trae Young.
You know, different than Jokic. You know, you talk about all the different players he's had to defend. DeJounte Murray would knock down the 3.
Initial drive. Thunder will reset it. As Giddey, now he will make it his move, but he dribbled it off of his ankle, and the Hawks have an odd man rush. Young gives it up, and Johnson. 4th in the NBA at 9 free throws a game. Thunder kept him off the line. Giddey once again attacks, that time had an open lane, a nice little runway. Little give and go, and Chet Holmgren had the step and the length to swat it out of the rim. SGA spots the tape on the other end of the corner 3, drops in. As Giddey charges right across the baseline. As Bogdanovich surveys up ahead. Bay, three-point shot in transition, particularly from three-point land. He's got 3 threes.
And that's pretty much his game as well.
Oh, off-balance drive there from SGA. That's Murray is really a good development story in the NBA. After originally being drafted by the San Antonio Spurs, so quiet his first year, as Isaiah Joe answers right back with that wing three, keeping Atlanta at bay. Jay Will on the dive. Outside Isaiah Joe, trying to make it 2 in a row, and he does! After knocking down his first shot. Not just the gifts, but the willingness. As it looked like Trae Young might have moved that pivot foot anyway. Isaiah Joe looking for another three, and Isaiah Joe dials it up. 3 quick ones. An extra 14 seconds. Shea fades away on the baseline shot. Johnson tried to force him to the baseline, and Shea just read the defense.
It just looks, the shot just looks good, coming off his fingertips.
And Bogdanovich not settling for the outside shot. Somehow maneuvers his way. Thunder have held command throughout this game so far. Joe. Someone's going to have to put it up. It's Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams with the deep 2. Beats the buzzer. It's Wallace, the rookie, trying to keep him in front. A step back 3. Trae Young way off. Left it short. There is the run out. Wallace, the rookie, once again getting behind the defense for the throwdown.
Pull the ball back out. Use some time off this clock.
Shea dancing, stops, pops. And here come the Hawks. Shot clock is off. Final possession, and Johnson got behind the defense.
And when it's going good like that, you know you got to take that shot.
J-Dub goes right through the defense. J-Dub puts it up and scores. Atlanta with no interest in slowing down the basketball. To continue in the fourth quarter.
Well, that, and also, you got a guy, DeJounte Murray, who's also, struggling a little bit.
J-Dub open, nothing but space, rattles into 3. And once again, driving, tough shot, a lot of contact as Okongwu kept him out of the lane. Young fires it up, Bogdanovich, and he got Giddey up in the air. Shooting, there's a steal. Boy, Ousmane Dieng ran right into the defense, and it leads to Saddiq Bey on the other end. Let's continue here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich gathers, pulls up, and the ball pops over to Bey, and Bey just got lucky that he was right there to put it down.
That was a quick, fast break point.
Ends up being a big swing to push the lead back up to 13. Bogdanovich comes right back for Atlanta to shave it down to 10. Young gives it up to DeJounte Murray. It's Isaiah Joe. Young had the step, scoops it underneath. There is Johnson. Jada fires it cross court. There is Isaiah Joe. Can't hit. He's had a couple of good looks on back-to-back possessions. And the Hawks right back. DeJounte Murray, no hesitation, pulls up for the 3 and connects. Playing with a ton of space and speed. Here he is again. Getting downhill, missed it that time, but Okongwu underneath, and the putback by Onyeka Okongwu makes it a 5.
It was really effective.
Clutch bucket. Young wants that step back 3, but Lou Dort just swallows up the space with a block. How about the lob up top to J-Dub? Atlanta trying to get the ball out of Shea's hands. There's a deflection. Johnson is all over him. Shot clock dwindling. The step back 3 from SGA. Hits the heel with an offensive rebound. Holmgren, left hand, puts it in, and 1. No reason for Atlanta to foul either, as the Thunder stave off the comeback of the Hawks.